Hi, Laura.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Kat.
Hey Tom, hey Laura.
Yes, we have a special guest today. It's Kat, our friend.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi, Kat. Again.
Today, over at the Unread Library, we're going to be talking about Shadow and Bone. So, real quick, we have two characters. One of them's name is Alina, and the other one's name is the Darkling. What are our first initial reactions to a name such as the Darkling?
That's the BBEG. That's the primary antagonist right there.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm praying he was just mislabeled. He's got, if it's a he,
What
he's gonna be
the
redeemed.
title of this?
The
Oh,
t-
sorry. The title of this book was.
Shadow and Bone.
Yeah, that's the main antagonist. No one's that edgy
Is he the
without
shadow or
being.
is he the bone?
He's definitely the Shadow.
Oh, he'll show you the bone, all right.
Tom.
What? It was funny.
And Shadow and Bone is by Leigh Bardugo. I've read some other books by her. She's pretty cool.
Please tell me that's not the same author as. Oh wait, no, I know it's not. We're good.
Yeah.
This
We
is
were
a
talking about the
show, right?
previous episode
Oh yeah.
that we recorded. It ain't good. That book series, it ain't good.
I did not like that book series.
So, which is why we are not finishing that book series currently, and are moving on to a different book, Shadow and Bone. So let's get into it. In our prologue, we start with Alina and Mal. They are 8 years old and they are orphans at some duke's house, right? So it's like ancient medieval times vibes, and they're orphans because there's like a charitable duke.
Mm.
And there are Grisha, and these are practicers of magic. And apparently, the Grisha, the magic users, they come to test them. So they test all children for magic powers.
Oh, so is this like Star Wars,
Yeah,
where
they
they
test
they
everyone for the
like
Force.
they test the kids and then kidnap them if they're magically at like adept?
I mean, maybe. The
As
prologue
you
kind of cuts
should.
off.
Ooh.
Yes,
Also,
we
I love
condone
that this
kidnapping
kid's name
children.
is Bad Darkling. Like his name is Maul.
No, the Darkling is someone else.
Oh,
He
okay, okay.
he does have a full name, but I call him Maul because that's what they call him in the book the whole time. But he does have a full name that's introduced at one point.
All right, I'm excited to hear
So
it.
Is it Molag Bal?
Thomas,
It's
That's a character
Maleficent.
from Skyrim.
it's
Yeah.
Maleficent. Okay, we can theorize about Maul's true name because I didn't write it down. I didn't care to.
Right.
All right, so it is about a bit over 10 years later. So Alina and Maul are in the army. So they're soldiers. And they're like 19 years old. And they are going to cross what is known as the Shadowfold, or sometimes known as the Unsea. It's basically a scary magic thing, which is the length of the entire continent.
Oh.
So it's kind of spooky.
They named it the Unsea,
Yeah.
as in the opposite of the sea.
Yeah, I mean, there's a true sea, which is like water at an ocean, but this is the unsea. It's like in the middle of a desert, so they have to use like sand skips to cross it. But it is also like a dark, scary place with monsters inside.
And this is
Like the
like a separate
Nether.
dimension from the real world.
Yeah, like if you imagine, okay, so imagine America, and from like Montana to Texas, there is a shadow full of monsters that's like a statewide or something like that. It
Is
is
it
a
so this is in the real world and it's not like
No,
a
this isn't
separate.
in the real world. I'm trying to make an analogy.
I think a better analogy would be if it's a separate world
Yeah.
entirely is the Upside Down from Stranger Things.
Mm.
Intriguing.
The
Intriguing.
Nether from Minecraft.
Anyway, there's
That
a
too.
big scary thing and they're about to cross it.
These children?
All right.
No, they're 19.
Okay,
There was just a prologue that was like introducing them as characters.
I see. Okay.
So, there are Grisha here and the Darkling is here too. And we find out that, oh, by the way, Alina has a crush on Maul.
But they were
They're not
raised
siblings, but they were raised together.
they were raised
Since they
together.
were 8.
That's so odd to me.
You
I
can
know it's a
No,
trope in
love
childhood
your
some.
child.
sweethearts.
Yeah, you can love your childhood best friend.
That I can accept. But if you're raised together, that's not your childhood best
Well,
friend.
only
That's your
after.
sibling.
Well, I don't have anything to say with that. to say that because I didn't fall in love with my childhood best friend.
I'm gonna be so for real with you. This is reminding me of the video game series that your one theater friend told me about.
Oh, what was it called?
Trails in the Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has two main characters that are not actually siblings, but were raised together, and it's really weird the entire time because they have a crush on each other, very obviously.
I don't think it's weird. It's not weird in the book.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe I'm just projecting then. Maybe I just think it's weird.
Right. Okay, so the Darkling is here. The Darkling is in charge of the Grisha. And apparently a previous Darkling created the Fold. He was like crazy and he created the Fold hundreds of years ago. So this Fold is a bad thing. So some Grisha have air magic, some have fire magic. We're learning a bit more about them. And in the Fold, it's very dark, and there are monsters, as I mentioned. They are big, scary birds.
Ooh.
And they get attacked by them. And they have, like, you know, Grisha on this sand skip as they're crossing it to try to protect them, just in case. But, you know, they get attacked, and it's like, uh-oh. And Alina passes out defending Maul. Like, he saved her, she saved him, whatever, yada yada.
Nice. Evenly
But-
matched.
Yeah. But when they get out of the Fold, because, you know, they got attacked, so they retreated, Alina is... Oh, did I tell you her name is Alina?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's our main character.
it's Alina and Mole.
M-A-L.
Mole.
There we go.
It's
His name is
nickname.
Mole.
He's got a large mole on his face.
Maybe.
No, that's his nickname because his full name is Molag Ball. I'm not changing my assumption here.
Now I'm picturing him as Molag Ball. The crush isn't justified now.
Hey, listen, some people are into people like Pyramid Head, so
That's
you know.
stupid. Also, look,
Don't
can I just
judge.
ask a clarifying question?
Yeah.
Why are they crossing this thing?
They want to get to the other side.
Okay.
So is there a reason they want to get to the other side? Is there
Yeah,
like
there's... Yeah, sorry. I just had a chicken crossing the road. Intrusive thought.
uh-huh.
Yeah, there's, like, the oceans on the other side. Like, there is land on the other side that they can get to and would want to get to for various reasons. It's like some sort of military mission. They are in the military. However, when Alina wakes up, she's kind of like a prisoner, and she has no clue why. Like, she's led to the Grisha tent and the Darkling, and apparently light burst from her, and it scared the Volcra away. So, Alina is apparently a sun summoner, according to the Grisha. So she has light magic.
Okay, pause. Who on earth is the Volcra?
The Volcra are the scary bird monsters.
Okay, thank you.
The Volcra, yeah, that was Bella shaking her collar.
Yeah.
Okay, so we also have Grisha healers, and they fix her up. I'll give you a rundown of all of the Grisha later. I kind of just wrote it down as you learn these things in the book, but I'll give you a full rundown later.
Please do. You know how much I love magic systems.
So, yeah, so Alina and a small escort leave immediately. Apparently, they think she's in danger because she is, like, the chosen one, except there wasn't a prophecy. She just is the sun summoner, and no one else has that power, and that's, like, very important. So they're heading to the Darkling's castle, which
I
is...
feel like the Darkling would probably be like immediately trying to kill her if she was the Lightling.
The light. No, he needs to protect her.
Oh.
And
Sure.
yeah, the Darkling also has this power that he can amplify other Grisha's powers.
Is she a
That's
Grisha?
pretty cool.
Yeah, if you use magic, you're a Grisha.
I
Kind of.
see. Wow.
Mhm.
So when the Grishas came in the prologue, they found out that these two.
Well, that's actually interesting. So that is a question they ask, like, why weren't you discovered as a child? Like, were you tested?
Mhm.
Mhm.
We don't know the answer to that yet.
Mm,
So
I see.
a sun summoner could theoretically destroy the fold, right? And the Darkling is like, well, we should go destroy the fold. It'll be good for the country to destroy the fold.
Wow.
So
He sounds like
they're
a great guy right now. Sorry.
Yeah, he does sound like a good guy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
That's suspicious as all hell.
So they're traveling, they're ambushed by a group and outnumbered, but the Darkling and some more Grisha arrive, and he has shadow magic, and he chops a guy in half with some shadows.
This, I feel like this could not be more telegraphed that she is the good guy and he is the bad guy. It's
Yeah.
literally light and shadow magic.
This is called The Cut, and it's apparently being able to like manifest your magic physically into like something that can slice.
Whoa.
And not only the Darkling can do it, other powerful Grisha can do it too. So now Alina is traveling with the Darkling on his horse because, well, they were already attacked once. So she's snuggled up to him, traveling.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah. So we find out a little bit about the world. The Darkling is basically second in power to the king. He is 120 years old, which is a perfectly reasonable age gap for our 20-year-old Alina, in my opinion. Not a single problem with that.
I mean, she's an adult. She can make her own choices. I can frown upon them as an adult as well.
Giving like, I know what you are. How old are you? How long have you been? 17 or whatever from Twilight.
Ugh.
Ah, yes, the 17-year-old of the exact same life experiences as the over 100-year-old.
Of course, of course. You know, he just stopped maturing after he stopped aging.
That's rough, honestly.
Yeah, that sounds like a living hell.
Okay. So there is superstition that Darklings are evil, but our boy, he says he wants to destroy the fold and to help the country, and he needs Alina's help to do that because her light magic can, I guess, do things to the fold because it's like it's a shadow entity. It's a space of shadow, magic shadows. So they arrive at the palace, and Alina is shown to a room, and apparently she needs to lock her door as a precaution because maybe people still want to kill her. Yikes. And the next morning, servants are sent to her room to pretty her up, and there's another Grisha type of magic that's makeup magic.
Makeup magic.
Yep.
I feel like that is probably one of the most underutilized magics.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely because
but also the most useful.
yeah, they call them
Yeah.
tailors in this world, and they're pretty lowly ranked in terms of the Grisha. Like
So
the
can
power
they
is
just,
not
like,
respected.
Can they give someone glam or can they like disguise a person if needed?
Both.
You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
the person who comes to her room, her name is Jenya, and she is described as the most beautiful lady ever. And because, you know, she's been able to like perfect her own look, and she says it's all about like enhancing what's there and not, you know, you can't take it too far, otherwise it'll look unnatural. But, you know, she helps like Alina look nicer. And then she's also like a servant to the queen, so she's kind of like the queen's personal maid to help the queen look beautiful. But we do see instances later where tailors can help disguise people, which, you're right, is very useful and probably underutilized in this world.
Well, as far as we know.
True. So apparently the king is a creep and the queen is overbearing.
Lovely.
Great. So Alina is shown to the king and the queen kind of as a like a power display because, you know, she is the sun summoner, she is the light magic, and, you know, the king is like pleased to have her. And but she doesn't know how to use her powers yet, so she needs the Darkling's help to do so, right? He can like amplify powers and help bring them out of her. So she meets everyone, and she learns more about all the summoners. Grisha gossip with Jenya. All the orders are super hierarchical, and because they all have this status, Alina is offered the Darkling status because I guess she's as important as he is. But
I mean, if she's the only one who can do it.
yeah, but she does choose a summoner's status to kind of help her be more of a chill person and hopefully fit in with the crowd.
Can there be many Darklings?
There is only ever one at a time, and it is apparently like genetic, passed down.
Is any of the other magic genetic?
It might be. Oh.
Just not explicit about that?
Yeah, they only really talk about the Darkling's lineage because it's like a previous Darkling who made the fold and stuff. So, of our Grisha, we have the summoners. So we basically have airbenders, waterbenders, firebenders, and sunbenders, which is Alina. There's only one of her. So we can control... Wait, can we control fire? I actually don't remember. We can at very least control air and water. There are
Long
summoners who
ago,
can do
the
those.
four nations lived together in harmony.
Yep. And there's another order of summoners, which are the healers and the heartrenders. So basically, these are Grisha who can manipulate the body, and the healers are what you would expect, and the heartrenders are the ones who use the magic to, like, manipulate the body for their own benefit, so they can, like, stop your heart.
Oop.
So kind of like being a healer, but applied to, like, battle. So they, yeah.
Okay.
They
That's
can like
cool.
slow your blood pressure, lower your blood pressure, and make you pass out, stuff like that.
Ooh.
Interesting. I feel like there are also ways that you could use that magic to like buff people.
Yeah. And then there's another type of magic, which is like the metal workers. They're basically smiths. They make explosives and they're engineers. They're the magic nerds.
So do they
They-
is their magic just like
Yeah.
that piece of metal is now explosive, or is
Yeah.
it more like
It's kind of like a combination of like engineering, science, and they can also do some sort of magic. It's kind of vague on what it is, but they can.
okay, so as an example, they could say
Oh, there are fire summoners. Okay, go on, Tom.
cool. They could say like they could point at a piece of metal and be like, "This is sodium now," and then just dunk it in water and just
Maybe. Again, there's not a ton of focus on them.
that's sad.
Yeah. We mostly focus on the summoners in Alina's journey. So she is having breakfast with them, and they're all really annoying, honestly, because they're all hierarchical. And we discovered that Alina's powers were not discovered as a child, which they theoretically should have been. So that is still a question. Alright, so we have a little castle tour, and then Alina is brought to a magic tutor. So basically a lady who's going to teach her how to use her magic. And she is also an amplifier, right? So she can also help Alina use her powers, even though she can't use them on her own.
So the Darkling is both an amplifier and can use shadow magic?
Yeah, I think the amplifier, it seems like it's unrelated, and you can just kind of be one.
Huh.
Yeah.
So anyone could do that?
Yeah, not many can, but anyone could. So I think how it works.
Okay.
But anyway, this magic tutor lady is, she's also an amplifier, and she's helping Alina learn how to use her powers. And her lessons are super hard. Her other lessons are super hard. Oof. All right. So she has a meeting with the Darkling. They have a quick chat, and they hold hands.
What?
Yeah.
What
that's,
page of the
I-
book are we on right now?
We're on chapter 9. There are
Well, Kat, remember.
22 chapters.
Well, Kat, remember they were all cuddled up in the
Yeah,
carriage
on the
ride.
horse. No, they
You're
were on a
so
horse,
right.
like butt to butt.
Oh my
butt
god,
to butt.
butt to butt. That's
Butt
more
to
than
front?
hand to hand. Butt to front.
Butt to front is
Well, that's how
very
you'd be on
intimate.
Front.
I don't know. When you ride a horse and you're like the other person's passenger, do you ride in front of them or behind them?
You don't ride butt to butt, I can tell you that
Well, that's why I
much.
said butt to front.
I think it depends on if you're smaller than the person.
Yeah,
Maybe.
true. Wow.
So anyway, they've been close, and apparently they're holding hands. They have a connection.
Hmm.
All right, so we enter a training montage, and it's been a couple weeks. She's still struggling in classes. Darkling, he's in charge of all the Grisha. We knew that. The king has a spiritual advisor priest. He's kind of weird. And Alina has written to Maul, but has had no response because she misses her best friend.
So
Does she
what's
still have a crush on him?
Maybe. I don't know.
Probably
Maybe she
not.
now has a crush on the Darkling.
Yeah, right? Sure sounds like it.
you can have crushes on two people.
That's true. Maybe she has conflicting emotions. Right, so that's a little training montage.
We love love triangles.
Oh, yeah.
That's a joke. No, we don't.
I do love a training montage though. I'm
Oh, yeah,
picturing
she's
like
getting-
the A-Team theme playing in the background.
Oh, yeah, definitely. She's getting better at combat. So the combat is part of her training. She's not getting better at magic, but she's getting better at combat.
Well, at least she's got something going for her.
Mm-hmm.
And there is something in this world known as amplifiers. Right, I already told you about how some people can be amplifiers, but they can also use a tool to help amplify your powers.
You mean to tell me that this entire class of person can just be replaced by a tool?
Yeah.
Oh my
So-
god, the industrial
But, you know,
revolution this year.
Maybe it's hard to acquire.
Yeah, it has come.
Yeah. But the tutor seems to be like she wants Alina to be able to use her powers on her own. Right.
What happens if
And,
an amplifier uses an amplifier? Do we know?
Can you stack amplifiers?
No,
Yeah,
you cannot stack amplifiers.
Okay.
That's like against the rules.
Oh,
It's against
but
the
it's
rules,
possible?
but is it possible?
I think bad things happen.
I
There's
hope
like
this
a
is
quote.
used.
This feels like propaganda.
There's a quote in a book that Alina is reading that's like, what is unquestionable, what is like unfathomably large in the universe? Greed.
Your mom. Sorry.
Damn.
Anyway,
It's a note how greed Grisha need to be, they can't become all powerful. It's bad for them, and it leads to bad consequences.
Oh, you mean just like anyone in real life ever getting too much power? That's crazy. What a concept.
I can't handle the two of you. You're ganging up on me.
Sorry. Okay, we're logging in.
Alright, logging in. Anyway, Alina's kind of favored by the Darkling, and some of the other summoners are jealous. Whatever. Remember how I said there's kind of that creepy priest? Well, he says some peasants have started praying to Alina, and she feels under a little bit of pressure to save the world.
That is
Yeah.
kind of creepy. So what's creepy about this priest, though?
He kind of just like treats her like a saint. He's like, "Sun Summoner, you will save us."
That is creepy.
Yeah.
That is
She just
creepy.
doesn't like it. She's just kind of weirded out by him.
That's fair.
And-
He kind of gives bad vibes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, Alina is always described as scrawny and tired looking, as if this is plot relevant, and not just her being a scrawny little scarecrow of a child lady. So,
You said she's 20.
she is 20, but she is a scrawny scarecrow looking girl.
You know what? I'd rather her be that than like some total hottie, like diverse body types. I like it.
Truly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So honestly, we're still kind of in our training montage, and the Darkling says he's going to go find a rare magic stag that'll make a really strong amplifier for Alina, so she can destroy the fold. So,
He wants her to destroy the fold?
yeah, he wants her to help him destroy the fold.
Why does he want to destroy the fold?
Because it's bad for the country. There's monsters in it.
Oh, right. The
It's like
fold
split
is
the country in half. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
shadow
f-
fold.
the fold is the shadow area.
Yeah.
I for some reason I was mixing that up with the like hierarchical magic user thing going on.
Mm.
Let's keep our Grisha alive and destroy the shadow fold.
Yeah.
All right. So, our training montage lasts now a couple of months. It's now the beginning of winter. Alina's still struggling. This has been a long training montage.
God, poor girl.
She's still waiting for Maul to send a letter back. Still no response. And we flash back to the magic test when she was a child, and Alina was apparently able to suppress her magic because she didn't want to be separated from Maul.
Wow.
So, like, when she was tested, because she kind of figured out that if they, like, find out she has magic, she'll have to, like, go away and go to magic school. She doesn't want to go to magic school. She wants to stay with Maul.
And she just didn't explore any of her magical powers between.
Well, she didn't really know about them. It was kind of like a
Then how?
unconscious suppression. And that's apparently why she's so scrawny and tired.
Because she's
She's
just been
constantly
suppressing herself.
herself?
Yeah, apparently using your magic, like, makes you thrive. And if you suppress your magic, like, you use a bunch of energy suppressing your magic. So that's why she's always tired, and she doesn't have a good appetite, and she never sleeps well.
Is
So
this like
she
a
could be a
revelation she-
total baddie,
Yeah,
actually.
uh-huh. And when she realizes this, she's able to summon light on her own.
Um,
Yeah.
So she just realizes this while in class one day.
Well, she's been with her tutor. Remember, she's in a training montage, Tom. She's
She's
been
like
in a training montage for a couple months now.
She like finds this out and she's like, "Oh, I'm suppressed."
Yeah, she went to therapy and realized she has some suppression going on.
me when I left the church. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like, ooh, okay. Can you summon light yet, Kat?
My personality is full of light, so that's as
Oh,
close as I need
Perfect.
I was gonna say you can summon light on people's faces.
Aww.
to get. No, that's too good.
All right. So the training montage continues. It's a couple more months. And she's learning control. She gets these little gloves that have little mirrors in them in combat so she can, like, flash light around. It's, like, kind of a cool application of light powers to help her in combat to confuse
Yeah, I
people.
like that.
And then she also earns a dagger because she's getting better at combat, and she's getting a lot healthier and stronger after she, like, unlocks her powers. So again, the suppression of the powers was making her more of a scrawny, sickly person.
Hmm.
By the way, she's still friend with Jenya, the makeup magic lady, whatever. Anyway, training montage continues. She's more powerful. Probably not
God,
enough to
she's
take
getting
up
like a
Fold
whole
yet.
undergrad degree. This is crazy.
No, I swear, the training montage is like half of this novel.
Okay.
I mean, if they intended to pick her up when she was 8,
Yeah, that's true. And you only graduate if you're like 15 or 16.
That's
Though, I
true.
guess, like, do you think anytime you have a novel with a magic school, like Harry Potter, is Harry Potter just a training montage?
yes. Except Harry only learns one spell, and that's
It's
Expelliarmus.
not a very effective training montage.
No, it's not.
No, but
I guarantee you he used that into his job as a magic police officer.
probably.
You know what?
But
That's a good de-escalation technique, though. At least he's not like Avada Kedavraing everyone as a police officer, you know?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yikes.
That is a very good point to be made.
But yeah, Alina's training montage is going pretty well. She's better at fighting. She's better at using her magic. And the Darkling is still looking for the stag for her so that she can, be more powerful. So one day he and Alina are walking and chatting, and apparently they kiss and are both surprised.
Why are they surprised by this?
Well, the Darkling initiated the kiss, and I mean, it's fair that Alina's a little surprised that the Darkling kissed her. But apparently the Darkling also looked surprised.
What's his personality like? Can you give us some details on
He's like tall, dark, and mysterious.
Okay, I
That
just
is
need to
his
know if I
personality.
should ship them or not, and I need some visuals. But okay, I can work with that.
We do always love the tall, dark, and mysterious man. However, why is he surprised that he kissed her?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little funky.
Is he being
Can
controlled?
you explain?
Sorry, you both asked a question at once. I didn't hear either of them.
Tom, go ahead.
I asked if nope, I forgot what I asked. Kat,
Okay.
go ahead.
What did I ask? I forget. Oh,
I
is
think
he
you
being
asked if-
controlled?
Is the Darkling being controlled?
Yeah, why is he so surprised he's kissing this girl?
That's true. That's an interesting point.
We'll
Maybe
see.
he doesn't feel in control of himself.
Okay.
He's like, ooh, a pretty girl.
That's the worst archetype of person. I'm sorry.
Well, their conversation ends, so we'll maybe find out more later.
I see a pretty girl, so I must kiss her. That is the worst kind of person.
Yeah. Also, during her training montage, Alina is kind of making some friends. And she seems a little bit more at home.
Yeah.
Also, the start of the next chapter, we're probably about halfway through the book by now, is apparently the country has been at war for hundreds of years. And this is just kind of flavor text.
They just kind of tack that on.
Yeah, they're just at war, but no one
Who
really...
are they at war with?
Yeah,
they have a
themselves?
neighbor to the north. They have a neighbor to the north and a neighbor to the south. Maybe them. And I don't feel like it's active war because, there's never any battles.
And
Like-
no one ever talks about it except for this one footnote.
Yeah, and, it seems like they trade, too. So maybe they're, not at, active war, but they're, not friends.
That is really odd, though I will say I do appreciate a book that just has a war going on and all of the plot is completely separate from that.
I don't even know if there is a war going on.
That feels true to life.
Yeah.
Oof. Ouch. I need to get back into my fantasy novel, Tom. Don't make it too real.
Sorry.
All right, so it is the end of winter now, and there is apparently an end of winter ball. It's a big party where they get to show off their powers. So the Darkling has gone somewhere, but he does arrive back for the ball, and the priest is hovering a lot. He's just being kind of creepy. He's trying to get a moment alone with Alina to talk to her, and she is avoiding him. All right, so for the ball, for the big party, she is dressed in the Darkling's colors, not the Summoner's colors, kind of elevating her status for the party. And Alina and Jenya get ready together. They're having fun. They're socializing, and it's performance time. So it starts with a water, wind, and fire show from the Summoners. Kind of like Earth, Wind, and Fire, but, you gotta replace the Earth with water because there's no Earthbenders in this world.
Well, I do remember the 21st night of September, so we've got that going for us.
What if they don't have September as a month in this world?
They probably don't. September is it was 7, but
I think it's more sad
It
that
was
they don't have
the
the
seventh
band.
month.
Yeah. They don't have the
Earth,
band
Wind, and
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, I see. That's how they're losing out.
that is a loss, truly.
Well, there's a magic show with the waterbenders and the earthbenders and all that. And then Alina and Darkling do a light and darkness show.
Nice.
Alina and the Darkling. Yeah, it's real cute. Everyone's very impressed because Alina's going to save them all from the shadows. And then in a hallway, Alina and the Darkling make out. And
Nice.
the Darkling is... Well, the Darkling is mad about it because
What?
desire is a distraction.
I don't know. He hangs out in darkness. Giving into your desires seems very in line with that. I don't know. Maybe that's
That's,
just me.
you know what? Maybe he's in denial.
Ugh.
No, he's in Daniel.
He's in a river in Egypt.
Uh-oh. But Darkling's men arrived, and apparently they found the stag, and he leaves. So Alina then also, like, she socializes a bit more, and then she leaves. And Maul is here! Yay!
Hey.
So Maul in the army, he was a tracker, and the Darkling recruited him to find the stag because he's apparently a really good tracker. And he's the one, I guess, who's tracked down the stag for him. And Maul apparently hadn't gotten any of her letters.
Oh.
She had sent a lot of them, so it's kind of like, uh-oh.
Who's
But
been
he was,
accepting
like,
these
out.
things?
Yeah, right. But he was out in the field a lot, so, like, maybe it makes sense searching for the stag.
Hang on. He was hired by the Darkling, though, to find the stag.
Uh-huh.
And she was sending him these letters. Presumably they'd have to go through the Darkling.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Go on.
Interesting. Fascinating.
We're
I
not
wonder
making
if he's the
conclusions
main...
yet, you know.
We're not
I
making
wonder if
any
he's the main
conclusions.
bad guy or something.
With a name like the Darkling. So Maul, he's a little cold and distant, but he said he was really worried about Alina after they left the camp at the beginning of the book. And they argue that Maul thinks the Darkling owns Alina, and, you know, they just kind of argue. It's kind of, you know, like teen melodrama, even though they're like 20 years old. So Alina's in her room now, and she's sad about Maul when her magic tutor arrives. Remember that lady? She drags her away down to her little hut, and she tells her she needs to run away or she will become the Darkling's slave. And if the Darkling kills the stag and gives the amplifier to Alina, she will gain the power, but the Darkling will be able to control it. So apparently, if you have an amplifier, you need... Okay, amplifiers are usually, like, from animals. That's just how we see them. Like, you kill an animal, and then you, like, take a rabbit's foot, say, and that's your amplifier. But
It's a magic focus.
yeah, it's a magic focus. But apparently you have to be the one to kill the animal in order to actually be able to control your own powers.
Oh.
So she's like, he's going to kill the stag, give you the amplifier, and then he'll be able to control your powers. And she reveals that he is the original Darkling who made the Fold hundreds of years ago.
Oh my
So
god.
he's not 120 years old. He's way older. And he's been, like, faking his death and his heirs as, like, new Darklings.
This is
He's
literally
just
a
been
plot
the
from
heirs the whole time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sorry, Tom, go
This
ahead.
is literally a plot from the D&D game I'm playing right now.
Nice.
Pathfinder. Hang on, what's the adventure path called? Pathfinder War for the Crown.
Ooh.
There's
all right.
sorry, spoiler alerts for anyone playing War of the Crown. There's this like nobleman that you find out has been pretending to be his own descendant for like 8 different generations.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
We think he's a vampire, but we're not sure.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, so again, this is the guy who made the Fold hundreds of years ago. So that's no good. And the tutor is also his mother.
So she's even older?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What a freaking Nepo baby.
It's like kind of it's like kind of said that magic makes them live longer, and I guess the more powerful the magic, the longer they live. So I guess that kind of makes sense.
So I guess she's gonna just live forever then.
I don't know.
She's the protagonist.
Yeah. But anyway, the tutor mom, she claims that the Darkling wants to expand the Fold. And he wants to expand the Fold, and he's going to use Alina to control the Volcra, who hate light. And the Volcra, the bird monsters, they, like, won't let him, you know, they, like, attack anything in there. But if she can control them because they hate light, he can expand the Fold and gain more power!
So does the Darkling just take power from the Fold?
Yeah, I think it's more of, like...
How does he stand to gain from expanding it?
Yeah, like, does he hang out down there? Is that his, like,
No.
land, you know?
It's more of that, like, if he shows he can control it, he has, like, power over everyone else because he can, like, kill them all.
Okay.
He's a power boy. He's a power-hungry boy.
So he's like, I'm going to hold this gun to your head now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
And then,
So-
why can't he control the Volcra if he made the Fold?
So, the Volcra were people who lived on that land before it became the Fold.
Oh
So
my
they used to
god.
be people.
Oh.
Yeah, so
that's sad.
they Angie.
Yeah.
Understandable, honestly.
Yeah.
So Alina's like, yeah, I'll run away. That sounds like a good idea.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
with the tutor's help, she joins some performers that are leaving the palace, and she heads to the fold, and her goal is to, like, cross it and then, like, find safety over there. So, she travels on foot for a bit, but she does have to go to a town to resupply, and she's recognized and chased off. And she does manage to evade most of them, but Maul finds her. So, obviously the Darkling sent his trackers after her. But Maul says they, obviously he's on her side. So he finds her and helps her hide from the rest of them.
So does she explain to Mole what's going on?
Well, he's kind of known.
What do you
Oh.
mean he's kind of known?
Okay, well, what do you mean? Does, yeah, she explains that the Darkling is evil.
But alright, but did he like willingly go out and find her focus just so the Darkling could control her? Did he know
well,
that
no,
much?
I don't think he knew that it would control her, and she does tell him that, but he thought that finding the stag would help her, so that's why he was doing it.
Okay.
He, didn't know that, yeah.
Alright.
But so he reports that they haven't found the stag yet, and he thinks they won't be able to find it without him. He's like a magic tracker. He can find anything.
So he's
This is never explicitly said, but it's the vibes.
okay.
Alright. So, yeah, so Alina has told Mal everything. And he thinks that the plan to escape past the fold is a bad plan, and that the Darkling's power extends past there. So he thinks they should go find the stag so Alina can claim it as her own, so that she can fight the Darkling.
Makes
You
sense.
know, yeah.
Yeah. So they and then now they're just traveling. So, they get recognized a couple times because now Alina is like missing and Maul is a deserter. So, there's like thugs that might report it. The Darkling might figure out that they're headed for the stag. Uh-oh.
Mhm,
Did they
mhm.
ever spontaneously make out like she and the Darkling did, or
Oh, they haven't yet.
not yet?
Definitely not yet. I would have written it down in my notes. But they are BFFs again.
That's good.
Only
So,
BFF?
that they're only BFFs for now.
It's okay. We like a friend still lovers.
Yes. So Maul thinks that the Darkling is the real power in the kingdom, not the king.
I'm shocked.
The guy with like the magic shadow powers,
And created a literal gigantic
yeah, and like
hellscape.
is in charge of all of the other magic users. He's the most powerful one in the kingdom, really?
Whoa.
All right. So Alina has a very serious conversation with Maul, and she asks him to kill her if they're at risk of getting caught, because she says she would rather die than like be under the Darkling's control and like
for the
know that
best.
he can use her magic.
Yeah.
And he's reluctant, but she insists, and she doesn't want to be used for murder and evil, so he does agree.
Yeah, this is just like how if I ever became a zombie, I demand that you kill me instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay,
You're not allowed to
That
be
was-
like
off topic, but okay.
you're not allowed to be like, "Oh, but there might still be some of him in there." No, just kill me.
What if there is though?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
like
wanna live
even
like
if there
that.
was
Okay,
some of me in
okay.
there, I'd be like, I hate this. Please end me.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know.
You
Did you-
think I want to go around killing people and eating their brains to survive?
Well-
No.
I don't know. On Wednesday, the zombie was able to like become human again.
Even so, he has to eat brains
That's true, that's
constantly and
true.
kill. That
Alright,
guy was
sorry,
clearly
sorry.
deranged. I don't know what you're on.
Kat, have you watched Wednesday season 2?
No, but I love that this is all I know about it now.
Have you watched Wednesday season 1?
Nope.
Okay.
Season 2 is not worth it. You can
season 2
pass
is
on it.
okay.
It's not that good of a show.
Aw,
Season 1 was good, but season 2 kind of lost it a little bit.
sad.
Yeah. All right, back to the story. So Maul feels bad that he didn't object when Alina left with the Grisha training. So that's why he went to help the stag. Or hunt the stag. He wanted to help her. Anyway, so they're looking for the stag. They're a little disillusioned about finding it because they're kind of just like tromping through the woods. And, eventually they'll run out of supplies. So they're chatting. Alina says she missed Maul every day. And he counters that he missed her every hour. Absence
That's a little
makes the heart
much.
grow fonder.
That is a little much.
Well, they kiss. So,
Yay! Spontaneous making out.
and then they turn around and the stag is there.
Whoa!
Summoned by a kiss. Wow.
Oh yeah,
The real power is the love we found along the way.
That's right, Tom. The real power is love. So Maul is like, kill it, quick, kill it. But Alina has like a moment with the stag, and she's like Snow White or something. She like has a moment with the stag, and she's like, I can't kill it.
Did she
And
kiss
then
it too?
no, she doesn't kiss the stag.
Sorry, Kat, this isn't a furry.
Instead, the Darkling shoots the stag with an arrow because obviously he was following them. Because he also thought that maybe Maul could find it. Could
Yeah.
have seen it coming. So Maul tries to kill the stag. Because right now it's only been shot once with an arrow. It hasn't been killed yet. It's still alive. So Maul tries to kill it to prevent the Darkling from killing it, but he is thwarted. And then Alina and Maul have a little moment where she has a light bubble around them. And the Darkling's actually surprised. She's like, whoa, you're better with your magic than I thought. Stupid mom was up to no good teaching you to be better than you are, than you ought to have been. Anyway. So she can actually use her magic, but she's still not as powerful as the Darkling. But they have a little moment where they are protected in a light bubble, and she's like, kill me! But he can't do it. Poor Maul. So the Darkling kills the stag, kidnaps them, and he puts the stag's antlers like a bone collar on Alina's neck.
The bone in the shadow.
Uh-huh!
That's
Whoa.
crazy.
Yeah, so this is like one of the things that the magic smiths, the metal workers can do. They can like forge amplifiers, I guess, out of like the body parts of these dead animals. So like the antlers literally form like a seamless bone collar. It's kind of cool vibes.
That
That
is
she
pretty
wears.
cool.
Yeah, she wears it like she can't get it off.
Kind of hot. Sorry.
It's pretty cool. The implication, however, is
Yeah,
terrible.
yoinks. Because yeah, the Darkling can control Alina's power now.
And now she can't say no
Well, yeah,
because of the
Yeah.
implication.
like he can just like call light and light comes out of Alina.
I feel like you didn't appreciate the Always Sunny reference that I just made.
No, we did. We did.
No, she didn't.
I did not.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't
Because
know.
of the implication.
Well, anyway, so Bummer Town, they're kidnapped, and they're keeping Maul alive as a way to control Alina. So it's like, well, you better cooperate or we'll kill your boyfriend. She's like, crap. I've been
But
foiled
Darkling-
again.
But Darkling, you're my boyfriend. You saying you're gonna kill yourself for me? Tucks hair behind ears.
It's a romance.
There's a real triangle now. Well, anyway, they're heading to the fold, and they reunite with the other Grisha, and again, the threat of Maul keeps Alina quiet. But Bajenya comes to visit her, and she says that she basically knew what the Darkling's plans were, and they are there for them to see, and you just have to kind of like look past what he puts forward, and she's kind of for it because like she kind of like owes a debt to the Darkling for like helping her. So
So she's evil too.
I don't know if she's like evil, but she's definitely complicit.
She's siding with evil, therefore she is evil.
You're very black and white minded, Thomas.
Being complicit with evil is being evil.
But what if you don't feel like you have a choice? What if
You
like,
always have a choice.
You always have a choice.
what if your choice is like just like servanthood and it's like slavery?
Yeah, that's a pretty shitty choice. I'm not gonna
I don't
lie
know.
or sugarcoat
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Well, Jenya, we think like she kind of got her new status because okay, so you know how she has makeup magic? And that's kind of like a form of magic that isn't really respected. It's kind of part of the same family of magic as the healers and the people who can like stop hearts. It's kind of in that family of magic, and Jenya is it's kind of implied that she like poisoned the king and made him ill somehow with her magic powers because she's always in pretty close proximity to them because of how close she was with the queen. Yeah. So,
So she's
now the
extra
priest.
complicit.
Yeah, she's pretty complicit. So the priest is now apparently ruling the kingdom. Okay. And overall, they are all the Darkling's playthings pretty much. Like they all bow to his whims.
Bad news.
Yeah, bad news.
Yeah, that is bad
God.
news.
All right. So Alina is brought to meet with the Darkling. They're chatting and he is power hungry, but he is convinced that his rule would be the best rule. Like he thinks he would be a better king than the current king.
So he's justifying his own power hungriness.
Yeah, he's being kind of like manipulative about it because he's like, I would end war because I would be in control of everyone.
Sure.
But But this war doesn't even matter. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, the word doesn't even matter. So the Darkling he's being so creepy and power hungry, like so egotistical. He's like, beg for Maul's life. Like he demands it of Alina. So she does. And she says she'll be his proper pet if he lets Maul live, and she even lets the Darkling kiss her.
Kinky.
Ugh.
Ew, Tom. Yeah, Cat's right. So I guess she did a good enough performance because he says Alina can go visit Maul in the prison, but it is to say goodbye because he will feed Maul to the Volcra tomorrow. And she's like, what? He's
God,
like,
so
hey,
it wasn't
listen.
even fucking worth it for her to. Oh my
No,
God.
it was not. She's kind of upset, but he's like, hey,
He's like, you're already my pet.
you're already my pet.
He
So,
said,
like-
"You got
He's like-
got."
You
Sorry.
got. He's like, you fighting me is at least entertaining. I have more experience at eternity than you do. So he doesn't even care if she's agreeable or not.
He's like, yeah, plus I'm hot, so,
Yeah, tall, dark, and mysterious.
I bet he's fugly, and his makeup lady makes him hot.
Oh, you're so right, Kat.
Okay, so Alina is brought to
Sorry.
Maul. Just moving on, because we don't know that. Alina is brought to Maul in the prison, and they cry, they confess their love, they kiss, they spend the night together. This is all with bars in between them, so there are no shenanigans that go on.
Oh, I hate to break it to you, sweetheart, but that is not stopping
Thomas!
two very determined people.
Tom, what would
There
you
are
know
no
about this?
shenanigans. There are no shenanigans at all. Okay, so it is the next day, and they are going to go into the fold, and there are envoys from other countries there. And, like, there's just, like, a bunch of, like, diplomats and, like, high-ranking people there.
In the
Because the
fold?
Darkling's about to... Well, on this, like, boat that they're about to take into the fold. The Darkling's, like, making a show of this. Right. So, he, I think, like, he's kind of, like, announced this show as they're going to, like, destroy the fold, or at the very least control it a little bit. But instead, with Alina's reluctant help, he expands it. And he basically says, I am the king now, and there are no borders, and there is no more war. And, well, he expands it into this town, and, like, basically destroys the town and makes New Volcra, right? He kills all the people. So, he's...
I feel like just pronouncing that would not work. Even with the, like, expanding it into another town, like, I'm now king. You're now my subject. That
Well, he's...
kingdom over there that has whatever qualms that are significant enough to cause war with us now has to listen to me.
Well, it's basically like, if you disagree, I'll just destroy your land and kill all your people.
And there's nobody who says, put your money where your mouth is.
Nope, they're all too scared of him.
That's
I mean, he already destroyed one town. So
wow,
he's like
one
shown,
whole
well, he's like
small
shown
town.
that he can do it,
Uh-huh.
right?
Well,
But
I
he
think
wants
I'm
to, like,
still-
rule over people.
I think I'm still confused why it took Alina showing up for him to do this.
So,
are
yeah,
the Volcra
Alina can
that big
scare
of a
off.
deal?
Yeah,
Is
they're
that-
like scary bird monsters.
But-
They'll kill you.
And
I'm
he
sure
can't
so.
just like cut them in half with his
No,
darkness magic?
Apparently not.
Can
he
she
needs-
cut them in half with her light magic?
No, but the light magic scares them away,
Why can't?
or maybe kills them. One of
What
the
Why,
about, like,
why are
the-
they afraid of it if it doesn't hurt them?
It probably does hurt them. That's why
Oh,
they're
okay.
afraid of it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
But he needs her to control the Volcra so he can do things, according to the novel.
Maybe.
I'm not saying it all makes sense, but I am telling you what the novel told me.
Fine.
Gotcha. I mean, it's a magic system. It doesn't have to fully make sense, but
There
it
you
would
go,
be
there you
nice
go.
if they had like an explanation, you know.
I mean, the explanation is that the Volcra are like these scary monsters who will kill the Darkling,
I
so he
mean,
needs a way to control them.
I guess. Like, talk about underutilized. Like, she can literally summon light. Like, she could be, like, powering a fusion reactor, and he's just like, I need
feel
to
like-
scare these birds away.
Cat, they
I
still
don't
use
know.
like chamber pots. They don't have fusion reactors.
I also feel like they haven't explored her weapons as much as I would like yet, especially since she has like mirror knuckles.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I mean, her mirror knuckles, like, it is kind of implied, like, after she has this collar now, and she can do more powerful magic, if her light is pretty powerful, it can come with heat. But, you know, at her current stage, she can't really, like, do a lot with it, right? so she can like make light, and it's more of a distraction than like actually damaging.
She could like
She's literally
help
creating
photosynthesize.
energy.
Yeah, literally. Agreed.
Yeah,
L-
they're not very smart.
Clearly, I would like a smart protagonist for once.
Tommy, you
Or a
can't have
smart
that.
antagonist too, you know?
Either way, please.
You don't think the Darkling's smart?
No! He sounds
He
stupid.
just fought.
And he's got 600 years to become smart, and he didn't bother. He just decided to go after 20-year-olds, like the most average middle-aged man ever, you know? Like, I'm disappointed.
Literally. Literally.
Disappointed in the Darkling. He was so full of potential, so
I'm,
tall,
di-
dark,
I'm
and handsome.
disappointed. I'm disappointed in her too.
Well, we haven't finished the book yet, so
She better redeem herself.
we will see. The Darkling, does his spiel, and then they're going to leave, and he tosses Maul over. He's basically just going to leave Maul to the Volcra. And Alina somehow takes control of her powers. So maybe that moment with the stag, I don't know. But anyway, now she can use her powers, and the Darkling can't.
Somehow?
Yep.
That's the explanation?
And she and Maul run off, and they leave them there.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Uh-huh. Also,
Thank you for saying it, Kat. I was thinking it.
Alina can do the cut now because she does have a powerful amplifier.
Oh my god.
So
See, that one I will say actually makes sense.
Yes.
Why does she have control of it suddenly?
Yeah,
I don't know.
agreed.
She just kind of does. She's
This is lazy writing.
it's a little lazy.
A little?
This specifically is a little lazy.
A little.
Yes. But she can do the cut, so she destroys their boat and basically leaves them to die. And they escape. And she feels like the stag's power is hers, and she hopes to use it to destroy the fold like they originally intended.
Yeah. Good idea.
I guess.
Yep. We have an epilogue now. That was like the end of the book.
What?
So,
The climax of the book is summarized by saying she suddenly gained her powers.
yeah, she took them back from the Darkling.
I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Laura, it's your
Why are you
fault.
apologizing? You didn't write this.
I don't know. I'm telling you the book.
Molag Bal should have had more reason to be in this book other than a man who can hunt good.
Yeah, I agree.
He's basically like a princess in a tower, I feel like is his plot relevance.
Yeah.
Because he's always like Alina's motivation, and then when they're kidnapped, he's always like the one that they threaten to kill.
He is the damsel in distress.
Yeah, he's the damsel in distress.
Molag balls in your
Maybe I'll look up his full name. Anyway, in the epilogue, there's rumors about some war, there's uncertainty in the kingdoms, but there's no news of the Darkling. Alina and Maul board a ship, they're at the real ocean now, and they leave.
Is there a
Wait,
book
say it one
two?
more time.
Yes, there are 3 books. They board a boat.
To where?
Somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Oh my god.
Okay, his full name is Malyan.
I think
Like
it's...
onion, but Malyan.
God, that's wild. He has layers.
Bad onion.
He has layers.
I think it's
Yeah, he's a really
Molag
good
balls
tracker.
in your mouth. That's what I'm going.
Does he use a mace? This is important.
Mm,
What's his weapon of choice?
he's like a bow and arrow.
Okay, that's
Stealth
not Molag
Archer
Bal,
classic.
Yeah.
Then. That is a classic,
I
though.
mean, he is like a tracker and a hunter, so.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a trilogy. I've read through the second book at this very moment in time.
Please
Oh,
tell
damn.
me they give more explanation to somehow I gained my powers.
There's like a little bit, but not enough that you'd be satisfied by it.
That's disappointing.
I'm sorry. Also, book 2, you know how half of this book was a training montage?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of happens again. Half of book 2 is also a training montage.
You know, I'm not necessarily against it, only because she's such a underutilized person at the end of it. You know, like, what kind of powers does she gain in the second book, in the training montage?
Well, spoilers. We have to like do a whole
Okay.
new episode for that.
You can tell us a little bit.
Okay. Well, it's like using her light more powerfully. Like I said, gaining like heat for it, and
Oh, can she light things on fire like an anthill with a magnifying glass?
Yeah, she could.
Cool.
And it's also more of like application. So in book 2, we explore some more interesting applications of magic beyond just what the Darkling has decreed.
That's cool.
Interesting.
So Kat will bring you back for that so you can finish the series with us.
What?
There's 2 more books, but yeah.
Excellent.
Again, you don't have to finish the series by reading it. I'll just tell it to you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think this is a fantastic way for me to experience these books, especially
Yeah,
because
you don't need to read it.
yeah,
Yeah, I would have set the book down
At which point?
when she suddenly gained her powers.
Well, luckily that was like right near the end of the book.
Yeah, I would have set this book down and then never come back to it. I would not have finished it. I would have said this is enough. I have
You're very judgmental of these YA books, Tom.
I'm judgmental in general.
the
You know,
children
Tom,
deserve better. I don't know.
Well, I am going to soon bring my favorite YA series from when I was a wee YA myself.
I'm going to be just as judgmental to it. You better prepare yourself.
And I'm going to be devastated. I'm going to defend those books
What's
so
it called?
much.
You know what?
The Embrace series.
Never even
They're
heard
so
of
good.
that.
Kat, they're so good.
Listen,
No one's ever heard of them.
listen, like, YA can be good. Look at Rick Riordan's books.
That's true.
Like,
It's true.
the whole of Percy Jackson's still holds up. I just read it, like, 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, but I can't do Percy Jackson on this podcast. You've already read it.
Yeah, obviously, but like, what I'm saying is YA can be good.
Yeah, I agree.
These people are just writing bad novels.
We shouldn't like give the children stupid writing, or they will become stupid writers. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
So true.
Ooh.
So true, bestie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, final hot takes on Shadow and Bone. Honestly,
is-
I liked it, except for the whole she just kind of took control of her powers.
That is a hot take. I think this book is hot garbage because of that one specific moment. You can't just like write off something that significant that's written into the like lore of the world.
That is true. It is written into the lore that you need to kill your own magic creature to get an amplifier.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
I hate when things break their own rules.
That
Yeah,
is a good point. I suppose it does kind of break its own rule.
yeah. I don't know. It's a cool premise. I like the whole like hierarchy thing. I love like a puppet master situation. I think, the vibe I got from this book is that it could have been better, you know?
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Kat. It could have been better.
All right. Well, thank you both for reading Shadow and Bone with me.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
having us, Laura.
See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.